got my co-host Kyle. Say what's up. Let's get this shit going, baby.
It's been 3 months, bro. I've been waiting for my Kelly Green jersey for 3 months. 3 months.
Very nice.
It's about damn time. It was worth the wait, bro. It was as advertised.
I'm excited to see it in person. I mean, it kind of looks a little mid over camera, but
I'm excited to see the players in person. I'm gonna be, as we all know, I'm gonna be there next week when the Eagles take on the Miami Dolphins and unveil the Kelly Green. It's gonna be a dub, bro. What are you talking about?
L. Back-to-back L's.
Yeah, right. What's going on, y'all? It's another day on the Day One podcast. I'm your co-host, Anthony. Got my co-host, Kyle. Say what's up.
What's happening?
We got another show for y'all, as we know. Before we talk about it, drop a like, subscribe. We are 10 subscribers away from 300. Not one, not two, but 300 subscribers. Get us there, bro. We're trying to grind to 20K, 100K, a mil.
100 mil.
100 mil. A billion.
Everybody that's on the platform.
Anybody on the planet Earth.
Yes, pretty much.
But first we gotta get past 300.
Yep. And it all starts with y'all.
Facts. So for those that have been tuned in, appreciate it. We're gonna talk about some stuff today, as we always do. We're gonna open this up with a new segment called Is He Him, where we break down primetime performances by quarterbacks and kind of give the rundown on their game, where they're at, and if they're him. So we'll get into that. We're gonna recap our picks and then give our picks for next week, and then we'll end with out of left field. Gonna keep it simple. We're gonna do the immaculate grids for NFL and NBA. Since the NBA season's right around the corner, we're gonna start talking about that next week. So tap in. And tomorrow night, not sure if it's here or Smitty's channel. We're hopping on with Smitty. Gonna talk birds, gonna talk Jets, gonna talk this week 6 matchup, this ass beaten.
For y'all. For y'all.
For y'all.
Ass beaten
for all of y'all. So yeah, we'll be live on here, but probably hosted on his channel. Go sub up to Smitty Eagle 373. And yeah, we're excited for that.
Absolutely. So dude, let's get into Is He Him, okay? So this is a new segment. So what we're going to start doing is every Monday I'm going to sit down and I'm going to break down a quarterback's game and where I think he is in the league, who I think he could become, who I think he is now, give a rating, and we're going to settle the question of is he him. So let's get into it. Today's quarterback, it's going to be every Monday Night Football. Today's quarterback, I went after Jordan Love. Watched every drive, every snap, paid attention. So here's what I have, okay? So let's look at it. Stats for the game, ugly. 16 of 30, 182 passing yards, 0 tuds, 3 picks, a 32 passing rating.
Damn.
Yeah, not pretty.
No.
Ran the ball okay. He had like 40 yards rushing. I don't care too much about it, honestly.
Yeah.
I only really do if it's in big situations. But anyways, so let's take a look. I counted up how many wow throws I saw, how many yikes throws I saw. I only saw one wow. Just one wow throw. Everything else was okay, but one wow throw came in drive number 7, second half. Rolling out to his left, deep ball down the left sideline at Christian Watson, who took it for 77 yards. Incredible throw. Yeah, and a horse collar. Great throw on the money, in stride, looked pretty, right?
Right. Extending the play, all that.
Yes, extending the play, beautiful. Rolling out of the pocket, a little bit of Rodgers type.
Right.
Type movement.
Side arm, dot. Yeah.
Yep. A lot of yikes. A lot of yikes. So in drive 1, he had a really bad deep ball on 3rd and 3. When you could have run the ball, you were in enemy territory. It was 4 down territory. Threw a deep ball, triple coverage, wasn't picked, but just not the right read. Okay. Drive 2, 3rd and 8, again, enemy territory, field goal range. The ball gets snapped. He locks onto one read and then throws the ball away immediately. At the same time, while Romeo Doubs was running a slant across the field, wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. You got to,
yikes.
if you're not going to hit your receivers when they're in single coverage or whatever it is, you need to hit your wide open guys. That's
right
for a quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, and a lot of that too was on the shaky play design by the Packers coaching staff. I mean, there was one late in the game on that drive where you had to have it, where you ended up throwing the 3rd pick. You had like 4 crosser routes to the middle of the field.
Yep. When
they're playing shell coverage. I mean, get like 2 crossers in that coverage, fine. But you had like all of your dudes going to crash in the middle of the field, ruining the spacing. But yeah, I mean, he didn't have the best night for sure.
No, he didn't. And I'll run down the rest of the yike throws. 1st down, play action pass rolling to his left, threw a bad pick off balance in triple coverage. It was only like a 5-yard throw, so I don't know how you don't see that. Not great. Let's see. Drive number 8. This is when the game's getting close. You're doing great. You're chatting just great. Okay, you're doing great.
Shout out mom, the Cowboys.
Yeah, shout out
fan.
moms. Shout out moms, the Cowboy fan.
Sorry for that.
Yeah. Sorry to be a Cowboys fan. Okay, drive 8. This is their 3rd to last drive. Still close game. Started moving down the field. A bunch of quick outs to Dobbs, Musgrave, pickups, couple 1st downs. Threw an interception, tight window, 2nd and 17, just a bad decision. Safety came down and jumped the route. It's not like he made a great play on the ball. He didn't have to move too far to his right to get that pick. You got to see the safety when he comes down, especially on a deeper cross.
Right.
So not good. And then drive 9, deep ball to Watson, 3rd down, heavily underthrown. That play, I believe they're sitting at the 35, throws a deep ball about 40 yards. It was way underthrown. It was a double coverage. Both safeties were trailing Christian Watson. It was just underthrown. Should have been a pick. And then, obviously, last drive, the pick down the left sideline in the end zone to seal the game. When you're driving down the field to possibly win with a touchdown. You're at the 25-yard line. You still got a timeout. There's 30 seconds left, and you throw a deep ball into the end zone on 3rd down. I get the idea of taking a shot, but they were moving the ball well in the short game all night. Yeah. And it was working on this
I understand taking the shot there, though. If you're working the short game, let's take a shot. If not, we'll get back to it. But in my opinion, Christian Watson was jogging that route. No effort, no nothing. He had a step on the corner and just let up, and the corner caught right back up, made a great play on the ball. I think more corners should play balls in the air, pause. They should play more deep shots like that, like he did. I forget what his name was, but but yeah, he was beat, got back in position, made a great play. So kind of a miscommunication thing, I think, on that one. But yeah, especially with the game in the balance, can't have it.
Yeah, you can't. And my whole argument with that is, though, the ball was thrown towards the corner of the end zone, and Christian Watson was there. That's my whole thing. I feel like Jordan Love didn't make the decision to throw that ball quick enough, so Christian Watson had to slow down to the ball, which let the corner get there.
Yeah, so
he was open.
Yeah,
he was open.
He had him beat. He had him beat.
Yeah, he had him beat. So I don't think Jordan Love saw it quick enough.
Yeah, could be. Mm-hmm. So, do you have like an overall grade?
I do. I have a couple notes here that I want to get to. So, and then I'll give out my grade. as bad as Jordan Love played, like you said earlier, I don't think the coaches were helping. I don't see Matt LaFleur trusting Jordan Love in this game at all. With how much short game they did, and I have another stat here, only 4 passes of 15 or more air yards, 1 of 4, and that one ball was to Christian Watson. So they're not letting him throw it down the field, which he's good at. He's an accurate ball thrower down the field. I don't feel like there's any trust. There was a lot of screens, check downs, bubbles, all sorts of stuff, out routes. It's just, I don't feel like there was any trust there, especially against a bad defense like the Raiders.
Yeah.
That's your time to not experiment, but open up the playbook more.
Right.
So that was one thing I said there. They shifted in the second half to moving out of the pocket and moving the pocket the whole time, trying to get him on the run, and he started to play better in the second half, minus the 2 picks, obviously.
Yeah.
The deep ball was overall poor. And then, again, the final drive, I didn't like it. They were running the ball really well. They were getting quick out routes. They had 2 major drops from Romeo Doubs and Luke Musgrave.
Right.
On that final drive. So I'm not putting everything on Jordan. I think his play backed up why LaFleur doesn't really trust him that much. And I'm not going to cut him too much slack for that, because it's not like the guy's only playing in his 6th career start. This is his 9th career start, 14th total game. He's been in the league 3 years behind a Hall of Famer. I mean, Zach Wilson had 1 offseason with Aaron Rodgers, and he's looked better than he has his whole career.
Yeah.
At least in spots. But
yeah,
he
looked better than he has so far.
Yeah, so I gave him a 4 out of 10. I didn't give him such a super low grade again, because I don't feel like there was a lot of trust. I don't feel like they played to his strengths in the first half.
Right.
Play calling was
spotty.
spotty.
First-year starter. You're gonna have games like this.
You're gonna
first-year starter.
You're gonna. Yep. Again, my favorite attribute of the night, pocket awareness, I thought was really good. I think he moves around the pocket really well. I think that's one thing he picked up from Aaron Rodgers. Didn't get hit too much. He took 2 sacks, but I mean, there was pressure on him all night. So I thought that was really good. His worst attribute, anticipation. This is another thing that I saw a lot of in this game. He wasn't making the throw to the routes that I felt should have been open or were. Like, I felt he was progressing too fast. Like, you know, when you run a slant, you anticipate the throw across the middle, but you split the linebackers.
Yeah.
But when you're throwing that ball, it looks like it's perfect coverage.
But he's not getting out quick enough.
There's no anticipation. He's either moving through his reads too quickly or just doesn't trust his arm. One of the two.
Maybe both.
Yeah. So, I gave him a 4 out of 10. He's a mid-level starter at best right now, I think. I'm looking at, these are my 2 comparisons. As his absolute floor, I think he's Mac Jones. That's my floor. A fringe starter could be replaced if you got a good enough draft pick in the right quarterback class, but not good enough to get it done. My ceiling, if he continues to progress and how I think he throws and he plays when things are going right, I have Jared Goff.
Okay.
As an absolute ceiling. I don't see him reaching anywhere above that. Just because there's like you were talking about Tua all last year about how, like, I mean, he can sling it, but the decision making is just not there to the way you want. It's just not there enough. I'm seeing that a lot with Jordan Love. And I feel like we get that a lot with Jared Goff, especially when he's on the road or not in the dome. So that's my ceiling. Jared Goff's a certified top 10 quarterback, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it's not like Mahomes, Burrow, Hurts, any of those guys, but it's better than like Daniel Jones.
Yeah. So that's my assessment on Jordan Love and where I think he is.
Hey, it's pretty. I'd say that's pretty spot on. You know, I think we all saw the same things. But you know, you got to give these guys time. You know, he's a first-year starter. You know, you're gonna have days like this, and it's gonna look very, very clunky and sloppy in terms of getting through your progressions and getting anticipation down. You got to get your chemistry, timing, all that stuff down yet. So it's something that he's going to be working through all year, and it's just going to be a matter of seeing him get better and better each week, and then on to next year as well. But no, I think he's got tools to be a good quarterback.
He does.
It's just about putting the right guys around him and giving him a good support system with the coaching staff, his receivers, the running game, because it can't all be on him.
No.
But yeah, no, it wasn't pretty. That's for sure. It was pretty bad.
No.
But
no, and I feel like a lot of people, like if you asked the casual fan, if you said, "Hey, give me a ranking scale of 1 to 10 on how Jordan Love played," most people would say a 1. I'm giving him a 4 because there was some moments in there that I liked. I see the talent, I see the pocket awareness, and the ability to move out and get the ball off. It's just the decision making is not quite fast enough, and I feel like it should be in year 4. And it's not like, he's played in 20 games, including preseason. So there's got to be some type of, I don't feel like he's any better now than when he was thrown in for a couple games in his rookie year. I don't see any improvement.
Well, he didn't get a chance to get any improvement.
No.
He was on the bench.
Of course, and yes, you're going to get your best experience and your best practice in game. Yeah. But what the hell were we doing for 3 years when we weren't in the game? That's my whole thing. So.
Yeah, I don't know. You kind of have to look at it from when Aaron Rodgers came in. To be quite blunt, I'm a little too young to remember when Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers had that little transition, and how it looked starting when he took over in 06, 07.
Yep.
Or 08, whatever it was. But I'm sure it wasn't pretty. No. And I'm sure everybody was probably saying the same things like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Sitting behind Brett Favre for 2-3 years. And now he looks mid. So I think you got to give him time to what?
Can you call on me, teacher?
Yeah. Question.
I just want to put it out there. Nick Castellanos just hit his second solo home run of the game.
Let's go.
Bro, the Phillies are raking.
Dude, they're putting their meat down on Blooper. Fuck Blooper.
Facts.
It's like clockwork, bro. Like clockwork. Game 3 last year, Game 3 this year. Same shit.
Yep. So.
But yeah, no, I think you gotta give them time to really get in the groove, because you can sit behind all the quarterbacks you want and take in all the things that you want, but you're not gonna know until you're starting.
Yep.
I think you give him this year, maybe even next year, to see how he progresses. By year 3, we should know if he's a guy or not. But it hasn't looked pretty. He's had
back to back. Brandon Marsh just goes deep.
Oh my God, bro! I wish this was on my TV.
It's food right now, bro. It is food.
I'll
keep you all updated. 10-2.
Damn,
I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, fuck the is he him segment. Are the Phillies them? Absolutely.
Yeah. So, anyways, to answer the question, is Jordan Love him? To me, no. And I'm not sure he ever will be.
Yeah, I'm going to say right now, no, he's not him. But I'm willing to see it through, because you got to give these guys chances. You can't just have he has like 2 or 3 bad games. Yeah, he's not him. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
You got to give these guys at like a year or 2 to see what they really got, if they're going to show improvement. If he's just the same dude next year, then he'll never be him.
To me, if I'm the Packers, this is how I look at it. If I'm evaluating a quarterback, especially a rookie coming in, I'm giving them till Thanksgiving of their second year. That's when I know if I've got a guy or not. That's how I know. That's, to me, when I know I need to go into the draft and think about picking up a quarterback. But for me, it's different with Jordan Love. To me, I'm only giving him till this Thanksgiving. That's it. Because, I mean, you've been in the league, you've been in spots where there's absolutely no pressure on you. Like week 17, you've secured the playoffs or whatever. You're not playing for nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm giving him till Thanksgiving to really see if the Packers need to go out and get another quarterback, because as much as, yes, you're not going to see it unless you're starting in a game, but everything else you are seeing, how he is on a day-to-day in the room, how he is in a meeting, what he's doing in practice, how he's practicing, the chemistry with, like, everything that involves being a quarterback outside of stepping on the field, that should all be developed by now. And I'm not sure if it is. Because we kept hearing all off season about how we're not sure if Jordan Love's ready, and then he's the GOAT, and then he's not, and then it's all off season. We heard we're not sure what we're going to do at quarterback, all this. So
I don't know. I mean, I kind of disagree. I on like bailing on him this soon.
I'm not bailing on him, but I mean, bring somebody in this year's draft. If by Thanksgiving, if he's not putting a good, like, they don't have to win games. They don't have a roster yet to completely win a lot of games. But if he's not putting like more good film than bad film out, you got to bring in a guy at least for a competition. So
but at the same time, they also have to bring in guys to, show the best of his abilities and take it all off him, because we look at some places around the NFL. I mean, the Eagles, they've done it with Jalen Hurts. They put pieces around him. Patrick Mahomes, he's got pieces around, kind of some pieces around him. He's just a different guy. But then you look around like Chicago. They haven't put, I mean, they've put like a couple dudes around Justin Fields, but the team overall isn't really that great. So it's also situations too. So if they're willing to really build around Jordan Love, and it's not like he's the guy, we can put plumbers and electricians and giant cashiers around him, and he's going to take us to the promised land.
It
might not work.
No.
So,
and I think that, and with it being situation based as well, I don't feel like the Packers are going to be very patient with him, because they're coming off of 30 straight years of Hall of Fame quarterback play, and they're used to that, and they want to see that on the field. And they don't. They don't have an owner. So I mean, like,
it's the people.
And the people run the team, and the people are going to get sick of his shit if they're not making the playoffs. Simple as that. Because I mean, at least with Aaron Rodgers,
I think you see it out for at least this year, maybe next year. And if there's nothing there, then I would bring a guy in to compete. But you got to give this year's guys at least a little bit of a shot.
This year's draft class puts a lot of pressure on teams that they're not sure if they've got a quarterback or not. Because if it's not guaranteed we got a guy, you might take a quarterback, because there's 5 or 6 guys that could go in the first round. So
Cool. That was a good segment.
Next week, who do we have Monday Night Football?
This guy.
We have Dak. Who are they playing?
The Chargers. Justin Herbert and Dak Prescott on tap.
Okay, so next week we will be doing a breakdown of Dak Prescott.
Hell yeah. Mom likes to hear that, because she thinks they need a quarterback. And I would agree.
I don't agree. Stop it. They don't need it, bro.
You're right, bro. You're right. They don't need a quarterback. They don't. They can keep Dak Prescott for 25 years. I'm cool with that, bro. They don't need a quarterback.
You can't upgrade over Dak.
Cool. That's fine. You can't upgrade over Dak. You're right.
The top 15 quarterbacks in the NFL, you basically cannot upgrade. You cannot upgrade over them.
You're right.
So
you're right. You can't, bro. You can't. They're going to be in purgatory forever.
Probably. All right. But hope you all enjoyed that segment. This is probably going to be posted on YouTube, and if it is, like, comment, subscribe, and take care.
Cool. Now, let's get into these spread picks, shall we?
You like how I just threw an outro in there?
Right. Yeah.
If we clip
I like that. All right, let's do it. We're a little late. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm a little late. I'm a little late to the party, fashionably late. So I'm just gonna ask before we get into this. What are you looking at when you're picking your games? Because you've had a bunch of really good weeks where you're 75% good. So, Dad, teach me your ways. What are you looking at here?
God talks to me, bro, and just tells me.
God did.
If this is it. God did. No, I mean, it really depends on like team situation and momentum and matchups, and then I look at the spread and it's like, all right, well, like the Saints are in a much better situation and they match up well defensively against the Patriots.
Yep.
+1 is a steal. And yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of just like feel and guess and luck. I promise there's no scientific, diabolical, foolproof plan behind it.
But no, if you're I know a lot of it's going off of feel, but like what you tell me you base it a lot on matchups. You said it off pod. Like what are your biggest matchups you're looking at? Are you looking at like quarterback against certain defense? Are you looking at like wide receivers? Are you looking at are you looking at the trenches? Like what's the big matchup that you're like, there's a big disadvantage there. I'm going to go with this team.
It's really all of it.
Okay.
It's really like the biggest discrepancy between each team, I'd say. And it really changes because like, like for example, the Eagles, they're always a mismatch in the trenches. Their passing game was a mismatch against that LA secondary. Although they did their best, they could not hold them. Yeah, I mean, it could really be any of them. It's just whichever one really matches up the most for me.
Yeah, again, here we are 6 weeks in, and yeah, you're kicking my ass, but bro, we have yet to go under 500 a single week.
That's crazy. Listen,
it just shows how much we know.
Professional media heads should be listening to us. Give our picks.
Facts.
You see the records up there? 49-29 on the year for me. Kyle, 43-35 on the year for him. We're batting 500. Over 500.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Bro. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yep. So let's get into a couple of these games. What games here really stick out to you?
Well, first off, we'll talk about the Thursday night game a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's one that I wish I had back from picking this. I completely saw it coming. The Bears dominate Washington at home. I saw that one coming a million miles away. Washington was coming off of a devastating, emotionally draining overtime loss.
Yep.
They were food. The Bears, though they lost, had a good offensive showing, and they made Justin Fields look like a pretty damn good quarterback.
Yeah.
He was confident. He was confident with his throws. The timing was there. He was making good decisions. DJ Moore absolutely put his meat on the Washington secondary.
Hey, yo.
And yeah, they dominated.
Yeah, they absolutely did. Justin Fields has looked great through 2 weeks. I wonder if he's found something or something's clicked in his head, and he's going to consistently play well. I'm still not sold. I won't be sold until I see them, run off a couple of wins, and he's playing good even in losses. I have yet to see it. But hey, the momentum's high right now in that division. There's room to climb into the standings a little bit. And this year, if it's proven anything, it's really strange. It feels like anybody can make the playoffs outside of New England, Carolina. But yeah, shout out to Justin Fields, I will say.
Shout out.
He's lucky though. We didn't start this quarterback breakdown shit until now.
That's true.
That would have been grilling.
You would have been on his ass.
Facts.
Oh
Yep.
man,
Mhm.
that's funny. Yeah, I mean, which other ones you want to talk about here?
Let's talk about the London game, the
all
upset,
right.
the roller coaster,
Yep.
as I always say. This game, the score looked a lot closer than the game actually was. The Bills had 7 points up until 4 minutes left in the game. So another Josh Allen was I don't want to say a clunker, but it was a down game on the roller coaster.
Kind of a clunker.
Yep. The Jags, this is a big win for them because they're both 3-2 playoff seeding. This could be big. And Miami takes a stranglehold onto that division, and they've got a matchup this week that we favor them in.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, not a great loss there from the Bills. Stephon Diggs was animated on the sideline after the loss.
Yeah.
But those skill position guys over there in Jacksonville, dude, they know how to get it going. They really do.
Yeah. Travis Etienne, shout out.
Dog.
36 points for my fantasy team. Carrying.
Dog.
But yeah, no, the Bills had like less than 50 yards total offense in the first half, was it? Something like that.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
It just wasn't a good showing.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence has been fumbling a lot. Like, he's fumbling at the same pace that Daniel Jones was early in his career. The difference is Trevor Lawrence can throw. So,
yeah.
I mean, you look at it and you cringe at it a little bit, but I mean, he had 2 fumbles, only one was lost, so it's 1 turnover really. But you just can't put the ball on the ground. So
yeah, simple as that. But yeah, good win at home for the Jags. Shout out.
Yep, winning home. I told you, bro. I tried to tell you.
You did try to tell me, bro. That was one of the 3.
Yeah, the Jags at home. I try to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't really care about any of these 1:00 games. Keeping it above. Yeah.
I mean, Miami got back on track. They put their meat on the Giants.
Yep. They lost Devon Achane at the cost of Devon
Achane.
But they still have Raheem Mostert, and before Devon Achane had that 200-yard game in week 2, I mean, he was the certified guy. They're going to go right back to him. They're not going to have the 1-2 punch anymore, but I won't be surprised if they either bring in a back or they elevate a guy. They got
Jeff Wilson coming off of IR, and then they have Ahmed as well.
Oh, okay.
Before Achane bursted on the scene, Ahmed was getting the second reps. He was pretty solid.
Yeah.
So it'd probably be one of those 2 guys, but yeah, Raheem Mostert's going to be the dude for sure.
Yep. So shout out to the Dolphins. I'm pissed they keep winning because that means the Jets aren't going to win the division.
Yeah. You have to rely on a wild card spot at this point.
Yep, pretty much. Man, you want to talk about your Birds a little bit?
Yeah, I do. I actually have quite a bit of thoughts on this game. First off, fuck you, bro. Fuck you, bro.
Hey, listen to me.
Hey, listen. I think the Rams hand the Birds their first loss this year. Matt Stafford and Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. Who? They're dogs.
They did.
I will say though, this was the one game. This is the first time in a while that I went into a Birds game like nervous for a win. I was a little nervous just because I didn't know what I was going to expect from the passing defense, and they were carving us up in the first half, especially the first drive, bro. I had my hair. I was ripping my hair out of my head. It's unacceptable to have Mario Goodrich and Eli Ricks matched up against Cooper Kupp in the slot. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, not good.
So I was like, yeah, it's going to be a long day, but listen, I know I keep tooting the Sean Desai horn, but I got to give him credit, bro. The adjustments that he made in the second half to hold the Rams to under 100 total yards and pitch a shutout in the second half, that's huge.
That is.
Especially the way that they were carving us up in the first half. I mean, they kind of found their footing with Bradley Roby in the slot. And I didn't really think he was going to play, but he had to out of necessity. He did really good, bro.
He did. They did. They definitely found something at halftime when you're looking at the Microsoft Surface, when you're taking a peek at it, and you find a couple things you like, and they made the proper adjustments.
Yeah, for sure. As far as the offense, shout out Dallas Goedert. He was the Dallas Goedert game. him and AJ took over. Jalen had his best passing game by far. And we kind of started to see a little bit of 2022 Jalen Hurts. I hate when they say vintage because this dude is 25. There is no vintage anything, bro.
The Undertaker is vintage.
Yeah, bro. Like Dwayne Wade last stint in Miami is vintage. Jalen Hurts right now is not vintage, bro. This is prime Jalen Hurts. But he had a really good game. Over 300 in the air, 70 on the ground. Yeah, I mean, we're starting to see this offense click. I keep saying I want to see it more and more each week. We're seeing it more and more each week. We're like this close, bro. We are this close. It is almost all the way back. We just got to clean up the red zone stuff because 2 for 6, even though it was kind of skewed at the end of the game, can't have it against the teams that we're going to be going up against.
Yep.
But let me just rattle off some stats here because
sure, go ahead.
So we like to talk about how the Eagles offense has been absolutely struggling and it's not the same and they look terrible. And because of that, the 49ers are by far the best in the NFC. And I will say they're playing the best through the first 5 weeks. So I concede to that narrative, but let me just read you some stats to kind of give you a little mind fuck pause. So the Niners and Eagles are both 5-0. The Niners are averaging 33.4 points per game, while the Eagles are averaging 28.2. So obviously they're putting more points on the board, obviously.
Yep.
I think the discrepancy there is red zone, because obviously they're finishing in the red zone. We're not.
Yeah, they are. But
here's where it gets crazy. Total yards per game. The Niners have 402.6. The Eagles have 404.4. The Niners have 246 passing yards per game, while the Eagles have 240. And the Niners have 156 rushing yards, while the Eagles have 164.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the narrative that the Eagles offense is not good as it was last year, and the Niners are just by far way better, is kind of blasphemous.
Yep.
Because it hasn't looked how everybody wants it to look.
Mm-hmm.
The numbers are damn near the same. The points per game is obviously the red zone thing, but for all these people saying, man, the Eagles aren't playing their best ball right now, which they're not, they're getting there. What happens when we're playing our best ball, bro? Oh my God.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And I think a little bit of the discrepancy in what people are seeing as to why the Niners are the clear-cut favorite right now to come out of the NFC. I think it's obviously the red zone stuff, and I do think that the Niners defense has been more consistent on a drive-to-drive basis so far. Not to say the Eagles have been bad. It's again, you're not playing your best ball yet. So that's really to me all it comes down to. Once you guys are clicking, it's going to be two juggernauts meeting at the altar. So
yeah, it's going to be the way that things are shaping out in this NFC, bro. That's probably going to be what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, shout out the defense again. Jalen Carter, I think we can say for certain that he's the favorite for DP ROI after this game. 2 sacks. He's eating up double teams like a madman. He's got 3.5 sacks. And I forget, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but
he's leading all interior defensive linemen in pressures right now. Yeah.
When double teamed too.
Yep.
He's just an absolute monster, and as advertised, he's definitely taken a lot of the void from when Javon Hargrave left in free agency. I think he's going to turn out to be better than Hargrave. And you know, it's been fantastic. The linebackers have been playing good. We'll get into the whole Nakobe Dean thing when we get to the preview. I want to save it for that. But yeah, they've been playing really good. Reed had another good game. And yeah, we adjusted at halftime, which is pretty foreign for me.
Yeah.
So I love to see that, which makes me feel a lot better about this matchup with Miami in 2 weeks when we play Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Mostert, a bunch of speed guys. So I'm curious to see what Sean Desai does for that, because him being able to pull those in-game strings and shut things down is huge. That's what we were missing last year.
Yeah.
So it's huge, and I can't say any good things and so many good things enough about Sean Desai. I love him. I love him, bro. I love him. Pause.
Yeah. I don't know where you were going with that. Yeah.
Listen, I wasn't saying I was gonna do some scandalous things, but listen, I
Okay.
love the way he calls defense.
You're gonna grease the pole, pause?
Climb the greased poles, pause.
Yeah, pause.
No. No, it was a good win. A lot of frustration with the red zone stuff, but I mean, yeah, I mean to get a win like that, it's another character builder, helps you get momentum, and we're gonna get this shit figured out. We're gonna get it figured out. It's coming. It is right there, bro. Once we get this red zone stuff figured out, we're gonna be unstoppable. That's the only thing holding us back.
Agreed. And I definitely think the turning point of your offense, like, because it's definitely been better in this second half of the 5 games we've played. I think the biggest thing was getting AJ Brown more involved. Your offense just look way more dynamic when he's getting the ball. He's got like 450 receiving yards in 3 games or something crazy like that.
The first time since 1951, 52 that an Eagles receiver has had 400 receiving yards in 3 games. 71 years, bro. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's older than Harold Carmichael's old ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been balling out. And one thing I do want to see, because we don't really get Swift in the red zone a lot. I want to see us get him more touches in the red zone. I understand the whole we got to keep him healthy because he hasn't played a full season. But he's more effective in terms of a yard per carry average in comparison to Kenny Gainwell.
Yeah.
We got to give him the ball, bro. I think that's one of the keys to really open up the red zone. Because Kenny Gainwell's the change of pace guy. They like him in the 2-minute situations and things like that. But in the red zone, I don't really like Kenny Gainwell. Just ain't Kenny Gainwell in this year, bro.
No.
Especially in the red zone.
All right.
But yeah, it was a good win. I can't complain. 5-0. First time in franchise history, back-to-back 5-0 starts.
Nice, dude. Good for y'all.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about your Jets, bro. Let's hear it. I'll give you the floor.
Yeah, dude. Great team win overall. I think you look at it. Zach Wilson didn't have one of his best games that he's had this season. It wasn't super pretty. Limited turnovers, but just the dynamic of the offense just wasn't there for me. Breece Hall continues to prove that he's a top 3 running back in football. He's averaging the most yards per carry of all time right now for a career. Now he has a sample size, granted.
Yeah. But still, that's crazy.
But it's by like 2 yards. So he's averaging like 8.5 yards per carry for his career with that offensive line. So, I mean, I'm going to just put that out there. But no, we were running the ball. It wasn't just Breece. Dalvin Cook, I mean, he didn't get many carries, but he averaged five carries, so that looked pretty good. Garrett Wilson looked great. Alan Lazard got the ball a few times. I liked it. Xavier Gibson, I'm kind of a little bit low on. I'd like to see us. We're trying to shop Mecole Hardman now. I'd like to see him get some reps. Like, bring him in for punt returning for a game and let him get a couple reps with the offense, because Xavier Gibson has fumbled twice on Sunday, so I'm not a huge fan of that. But our defense is where the story is 100%. We have yet to give up 175 yards passing in a game, which is just ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
We are the only team in the NFL that has 3 defensive linemen with 20 or more pressures. That's Quinnen Williams with 21, John Franklin Myers with 21, and Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff has 24 quarterback pressures. That's 6th in the league. All right.
Yeah.
I saw this stat. So there's TJ Watt, Micah Parsons, a couple other guys up there in the 20s, like 30, 20 range.
Mhm.
Bryce Huff has played 119 snaps. All those guys have played at least 250.
That's crazy. And for him to be up almost in the top 5
Yeah,
is wild.
It's ridiculous. Our defensive line has been dominating, which in turn the pass game has been bad for other teams when they're playing us, especially when you have Sauce and DJ Reed out there. And we got to win in the Hackett Bowl, so I'm happy with it. Happy with it. Russ
Make
had
Sean
a fumble.
Payton eat his words.
Make Sean Payton eat his words. Suck a dick, Sean Payton. Incredible fumble return touchdown to really ice the game in the last 2 minutes. I'm happy. I'm happy where we're at. It's better than 1-4. I'll tell you that. And with Aaron Rodgers, sprinkling that pixie dust and doing ayahuasca to his Achilles and getting healthy faster than we all thought humans could. I like where we're sitting. We've got an easy game this weekend. So...
No, you don't, bro. What are you talking about?
No, we've got a tough game. After this Eagles game, though, we go into the bye, and then our schedule eases up. Yeah. So I'm liking where we're at. I mean, we have to string together some wins after this bye, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, if he comes back this year, that would be an absolute story in and of itself, even if you don't make the playoffs. But
my thing is, he won't come back if we're not in contention. Like, say he doesn't come back till week 13. If we go on a skid and end up being 2-7, 2-8, 2-9, 3-9, he's not coming back. So
yeah,
we need to be. Say he comes back in week 13. That's 12 games. We need to be at least 5-7, at least.
Yeah.
So, and it's tough sledding. I mean, again, easy game this weekend, but
yeah,
right. So, yeah, dude.
You keep saying that, bro. You keep saying that.
Yeah.
Easy game this weekend.
I'm staying on this side.
Yeah, you stay on this side.
Yeah.
I'm staying on
I'm a bird hater for one weekend.
Cool.
Okay. That's cool.
That's cool.
You're a Jets hater for one weekend. It's okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to say much, bro. We already know. You and I both know what's about to go down.
No, we don't. No,
we both know, bro. I don't have to say much.
No. But yeah. And then we have to absolutely talk about Sunday Night Football.
Absolutely have to talk about it, bro. Saw this coming from a mile away, bro. Maybe not the blowout.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
But I mean, the Niners have been on a roll. This was the first true test for Dallas to really see where they sit in the NFC. They might be the 5th best in the NFC.
Yep.
How many times do I have to tell y'all the Dallas Cowboys are a fraudulent team? They're fraudulent, bro. They are front runners.
Mm-hmm.
We've all known this. They're like the LA Clippers of the NFL or the Memphis Grizzlies of the NFL. They look phenomenal in the regular season. They put up all the glitz and glamour, film, numbers, stats. The media is giving them virtual neck. Talking about they're championship bound. All this, whatever. I don't understand the weird love circle for the media and the Cowboys. I don't get it. But when push comes to shove, they're just not them, bro. They're not. And it all starts with Dakota Rain, Scott. 3 picks. 3 really bad picks.
Yeah, bad picks.
They could not move the ball at all.
Mm-mm.
It was just they looked outmatched and shook from when they walked in the stadium. They were shook.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not going to sit here and grill Dak. I know you're going to do plenty of that for the both of us.
I'll do it for us. Don't worry.
I do have a question though. Like, is CeeDee Lamb a number 1 receiver? Is he?
I don't know, bro. I've been trying to say that Devontae Smith is better than CeeDee Lamb. I've been trying to say that, bro.
Yeah, and I agree. But like, I feel like you and I both thought coming into the season though he's a number 1.
I thought so, but he's just.
What has he done without Amari Cooper?
He hasn't consistently shown that he's number 1 material.
Mm-mm. No, he has an occasional game where he's got a $177 and 2
Yeah.
tubs, but I don't really see it, dude. There's when in a game like this, when you just need points on the board and you need to move the ball, you go to your best player. CD's nowhere to be found.
Crickets.
Crickets.
Absolute crickets.
So, yeah.
Listen,
And
I know. Listen, if you, God forbid, don't kill me, switch Devontae Smith and CD Lamb in their situations. Devontae Smith is going to do better than CD Lamb.
probably.
It's true. His rookie year, he was the by far number one. Had just under 1,000 receiving yards. He set the Eagles' rookie record in receptions. He was our certified dude, and he was a certified dude as a rookie.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could say that about CD Lamb. I really don't.
No, and he's putting up the numbers. To me, it's just it's a consistency thing, week to week.
The eye test.
It's the eye test. He's gonna put up number one guy receiving numbers. I mean, you look at a guy like Chris Godwin. I mean, he puts up number one receivers year in and year out. But
is he a number one?
We don't know because Mike Evans. You know what I mean? Mike Evans is there, so we won't be able to know really. But
yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I couldn't agree more. And to flip over to the other side, the Niners, dude, what do you do against that, dude? You pray?
Maybe. Especially if you're Dan Quinn. I don't know. He ran out of options, bro.
Yeah,
they quit. They just absolutely quit.
Dan Quinn is arguably the best defensive coordinator in football. They've got really good personnel on that defense, and they still just rolled them up and down the field. 4 touchdowns for Purdy, 250 yards. Still has yet to throw a pick this season.
Yeah. Micah was MIA. He was on a milk carton.
Yeah.
MIA.
Yeah, right now, there's like 8 guys that you could, like, if the season ended today, there's 8 guys you could sit there and make an argument for to win MVP. Brock Purdy is one of them.
Yeah.
Again, it's small sample size, less than a season worth of games. He's got the highest quarterback rating of all time. Above,
he's been balling out, and that's what you want from your quarterback, a guy that's going to make the right reads, ball out, not make mistakes, and that's what Brock Purdy's done the first 5 weeks of football.
Yeah, and I hope we get a chance at some point this year to do a breakdown of Brock Purdy because
I'm sure we will. The
biggest questions that everyone has is it the system, is it the talent, or is it him?
Right.
And I don't know. I don't know the answer.
I'm sure you'll get your opportunity to really find out if he's him.
Yes.
We will.
So we will. But
hey, we know already going into next week. We know Dak Prescott is not him, bro. Listen, the Dallas Cowboys, I'm going to say this right now. Dallas Cowboys are cooked. They are cooked. They are bound on the same path that they've been on for 28 years. Terrible loss to an NFC Super Bowl contender. They might rattle off more wins. They might get the numbers. The media is going to be like, oh, man, Dallas is back. Dallas is back. Thanksgiving is going to pass. Yeah, Thanksgiving is going to pass. December is going to roll around. Christmas, January, all that stuff. And the Dallas Cowboys are going to show up POW-MIA on a milk carton, and they're going to get bounced out in the first or second round of the playoffs. It is inevitable, bro. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
Listen, let me rub my crystal ball and tell y'all Dallas is not making out the second round for a 29th straight year.
Yep. And I'll take the heat on thinking that Dallas probably had arguably the best defense in football. I still think they have a chance throughout the course of the whole year to have the numbers to be the best defense in football. But
fuck
that
numbers, bro.
I mean, on a full season basis, that's what the numbers rely on. You know, you have the best defense in football based on points allowed, turnovers, pressure numbers, all that stuff. And I think they still have an opportunity to do that. But I mean, when you go up against a team like the Niners who just fucking shoot, They might. This Niners team might be able to beat the all-decade 2010s team.
And the all Madden team on Madden.
Facts, like, yeah, bro.
They put. Hey, listen, shout out my man LB. This was funny as shit. He said the Niners put the Cowboys in the bang bus. He put the Cowboys in the bang bus and went to Pound Town. That's exactly what happened, bro. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, bro. Man, I would have thought that the Dallas Cowboys would have came into this with more fight. I mean,
we expected a good, fun game.
Well, yeah, you would have expected they would have had this one circled, and they would have been like, all right, we need to get up. Pause. We need to get up tonight and really lock in, get this dub. Because this is the team that's had they've owned them for the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Hey, listen, anything that can go wrong will go wrong, and it is already starting, bro. It is like a leap year. We didn't even make it out of October yet, bro, and it's already starting. I love it.
Yep.
Let's move on to Monday Night Football.
Yeah. I don't really care to talk about Monday Night Football, to be honest. We did the breakdown of Jordan Love. Jimmy Garoppolo is still a mid guy. Devontae Adams needs to start getting the ball.
Right. Yeah. Jacoby Myers is looking like a guy, though.
4 targets, 4 carries. My whole thing is, like, Devontae Adams should be getting a minimum of 15 targets a game. If ands or buts about it. He's just better. Simple. Yeah. He's just better than most wide receivers in the league. He's better than every corner in the league. You need to get him the ball, and there's no Aaron Rodgers made Devontae Adams one of the greatest receivers in football by throwing the ball to him in double coverage, and he's coming down with him. Like, you need the trust that he's a guy. You got the trust that he's a guy to do it. And I think that's part of the reason. I mean, they won the game, obviously, but I think it's part of the reason why the Oakland Raiders have been struggling on offense so much is they're not getting him the ball consistently.
Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland Raiders. Yeah,
they moved back, bro.
They moved back. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they said let me.
I didn't get the ESPN noti, but damn. Okay, shut up.
Yeah. I'm when they say via sources, I'm sources.
all right, source.
Yeah, I'm sources.
Yeah, that's the one downfall with the Las Vegas Raiders, in my opinion, is Jimmy G doesn't he trusts Jacoby Myers more than Devontae Adams, which is, I mean, it's cool to trust a guy like Jacoby Myers who's always in the right spot, but like you said, Devontae Adams is one of the best receivers that we've seen.
Yeah, he's one of maybe 5 receivers in the NFL that can win you games by himself.
Yeah, he's like Calvin Johnson-esque. Devontae Adams can take over a game. Feed this man the rock.
Facts, bro. One of the best route runners in football. Double coverage. You know what I mean? Over the top, underneath stuff.
And that'll help open up like the underneath stuff for Myers, Renfro, your tight end,
running the ball. Like, I mean, you can't. They haven't been able to run the ball well with Josh Jacobs. Jacobs, what was it? Just last year, he led the league in rushing yards.
Yeah, just last year, 1,600, I think.
Yeah, It's not like the offensive line's different.
Yeah,
same personnel basically. So
just different quarterback. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see, but they got a good win. The defense had a good game against a not good quarterback. And yeah, I mean, they got another cupcakey matchup this week. But yeah, good win for the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, the Oakland Raiders. Yeah. Yeah, dude. The Houston Oilers. Yeah. All right, let's start previewing these games, bro. Let's preview let's get into these games, dude. I gotta get my get back. But all I care about is just going 500 every week of the year.
Listen, as long as we beat Uncle Colin and Nick wrong, we're good. So let's get into it here. 2 teams are on a bye this week: the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shout out, get healthy, get right. Let's talk about this this interesting Thursday night football matchup here.
I'm tired of seeing the Broncos for the past 2 years on prime time. They still have 3 more games after that on prime time.
That's tough. All right, so Denver is heading into Arrowhead to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are 10.5-point favorites at home, coming off of a quality win. We're not sure of Travis Kelce's status. Let me double check that right here while you kind of give your picks for this game. Denver has not looked great.
No.
What?
No, I'm going to bank on Travis Kelce to play. He's not missing 2 games this season. It's not going to happen. Unless that man is in a wheelchair.
Oh, it says he's questionable to play.
Yeah. Questionable. He'll play.
Limited practice on Tuesday. Saw nothing about Wednesday practice.
Could have been walkthroughs. A lot of teams were doing walkthroughs today.
Yeah, so it's probably a game time decision.
Yep.
The Denver Broncos have been a disaster. Kansas City has been rebounding.
Yep.
10.5 points is a lot to a division opponent, though.
It is on Thursday night. KC, the last time the Denver Broncos beat Kansas City, Travis Kelce had under 1,000 career receiving yards. Okay. Barack Obama was still in office. Like it's been a long time. And it's not going to happen now.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Kansas City to cover the spread. Kansas City, since Patrick Mahomes has joined the league, has been terrible at covering the spread, believe it or not. They're like 33% coverage. I'm still going to take them, though. 10.5 points. That seems like food. Denver Broncos, they're just a wreck, dude. Sean Payton's giving Russell Wilson hell on the sideline. You get gutted by your former head coach. Yeah, I like KC a lot in this game.
Yeah, I do too, especially if Travis Kelce's playing. It's a shame, bro. We really had high hopes for the Broncos heading into the season. I thought Sean Payton would have really turned them around, but it's been quite the opposite.
Offensively, they're worlds better.
Yeah,
their
offensively,
defense.
Defensively.
If this offense and last year's defense was this year's team, they'd be in the playoff hunt.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all on the defense. Like we don't know what the hell's going on with defense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, and that's the thing. I think this situation's going to be ultimately come down to Russell Wilson being the scapegoat. And I don't think that's right because he's been playing a lot better this year, though it hasn't been like phenomenal.
I will say
better than last year.
You can say these two things. You can say both of them, and it should be accepted. Russell Wilson has been worlds better this year, but he's still not good enough this year.
Yeah.
Those two things can be said.
That's going on, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that they're going to be using that as that's going to be the scapegoat.
Yep.
So yeah, it's a shame though. But yeah, give me KC.
Hell yeah, bro. We ride together.
Ride together, die together.
Yep.
All right, the London game, the first London game without the Jacksonville Jaguars, the home team.
Yeah.
The Baltimore Ravens heading into London to take on the Tennessee Titans. Ravens are 4-point favorites.
Yeah. First neutral game in London
this year. Yeah.
This year. First neutral game.
I already know you're gonna continue your Titans hate propaganda and pick the Ravens. Unless you're willing to give that up this week.
I'm taking the Titans.
Wow, bro.
Wow. I think what it's going to come down to is both these teams love running the ball, running games travel well, and I like the Titans running game more than I like the Ravens. Especially with Mike Vrabel. You got Derrick Henry still back there chugging away. People say he's fallen off this year. He had one game where his yards per carry was kind of bad, but he has a lot of games like that where he'll have 35 carries and like 95 yards. Like he'll have games like that. But his downfall this year is based off of how much they're giving him the ball, not so much the overall production. He's still running the ball well. I think they're going to feed him the rock 30 times this game. He's going to pad it down their throats.
Pause.
Yeah, and I think they're going to come away with a squeaky win in London.
Oh, hey, I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. This is a hard one because
Ride with me, baby.
give me the Ravens.
All right.
I think this is a Lamar Jackson bounce back game. On a neutral site. I do get the Titans, and I could definitely see them taking this game, or at least covering. But I think Lamar Jackson bounced back. He had a really shitty game last week.
He did.
If his receivers caught 50% of his balls, though, if they caught half of the throws, it would have been a completely different game. Yeah. So I think the receivers have to show up this week, and against a Tennessee secondary that can be got, maybe you can have Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, Nelson Aguilar, Rashad Bateman kind of take advantage. That the Tennessee offense and Baltimore defense is definitely going to be a tough one, though.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good matchup. But yeah, I think Lamar Jackson gets back on track this week. Give me the Ravens.
Okay. All right, I don't hate it.
Yeah. Next game here, the Washington Commanders go in at Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Falcons are 2.5-point home favorites. Coming off of a huge win, the Falcons are, and the Commanders coming off of a pretty shitty loss. What do you think?
I honestly have no idea.
I have no idea either, bro.
I don't have a clue. Yeah, I have nothing. Nothing.
Are you gonna pick tie?
Yeah, a push on a half-point spread. Yeah. No, I honestly have no idea. For shits and giggles, I'll take Atlanta because they're at home. But I guess I don't know. Both these teams have been extremely
unpredictable. Yeah,
unpredictable.
I'm gonna take the Falcons as well.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
It works for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Atlanta. I think the secondary for Atlanta is going to be tough for the Washington Commanders to overcome in terms of their passing game. Not that they don't have targets, but it's just Ron Rivera and Eric Bieniemy. Coming off of that tough loss, I don't know. I feel like the Commanders are cooked.
Yep.
And their defense it has given up some run yards. So I think Bijan can eat them up. And Desmond Ridder throwing just enough passing yards to win this game.
Yeah, just enough. $125.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm with you on that. I don't care. I don't care.
That's
to be honest.
It's a toss up.
Just keeping it $1. I don't care.
Yeah, it's a toss up in my opinion. Another interesting game here. Seattle Seahawks going into Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Bengals are 3-point home favorites, coming off of a good win in Arizona. The Seahawks coming off of a bye. Is that right?
Yep.
Coming off a bye. I feel like the spread is perfect.
It is so perfect. The Bengals have not looked great this year, other than last week. They're sitting at what, 2-3 now?
Yep. This is a test. This is like a must win.
I think I'm gonna take the Bengals in a must win game. I can definitely see the Seahawks upsetting them. I mean, with their defensive power they have and their consistent offense they've had all year. But dude, this game is so strange to me. But I'm gonna take the better quarterback in a must win game at home. That's just the route I'm gonna take on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna co-sign that. I'm gonna take the Bengals as well. Although like you said, I would not be surprised if the Seahawks pull this out. Their pass defense has been locked down, and they have the dudes to shut Jamar Chase and T. Higgins down. I don't
Yep.
believe in Joe Mixon being a guy. I feel like the idea of Joe Mixon and Joe Mixon on Madden is better than real life Joe Mixon.
I agree.
But yeah, I mean, this is a must win. They're at home. Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. We'll be kicking ourselves if the Seahawks win it, but
yeah,
what are you gonna do?
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Divisional matchup here. Indianapolis heading into Jacksonville take on the Jags. Jags are only 4.5-point home favorites, coming off of a nice London win against a good Bills team, the Colts. Close game against the Titans, taking that out. But no Anthony Richardson. Gardner Minshew's playing. Minshew revenge game.
Yeah, they have not lost a step when putting Gardner Minshew in.
Yeah, and now Jonathan Taylor, you add him back in the mix too. He's going to be playing this week.
Yep, and the carries will probably double if I had to guess. He had 6 last week. I expect him to get at least 12 this week. Probably split right down the middle with Zach Moss.
Right.
Especially with, Zach Moss last week, he was like, "Damn, you can still get $42 million at quarterback. Let me go out there and run for $170."
Facts.
So this for me is a toss up.
Yeah,
Good.
bro.
I'm
gonna go with the Jags at home.
Okay.
I think they're putting together their offense very, very well. Jonathan Taylor is going to be the X factor in this game, though. I think. But I think the Jags have the defense to kind of keep Gardner Minshew in his place. And yeah, I think the Jags offense will do their thing at home. They'll end up sweeping the Colts.
Yeah. Ah, man, I still don't know even after your explanation.
I've been riding with you. You ride with me, bro.
No, because I've picked 5. Yeah, I'll ride with you. I picked 5 straight home covers, but yeah, I'll ride with you. This one to me is the biggest toss up yet, even more than Seattle Bengals. You get Jonathan Taylor back.
Yeah.
Gardner Minshew hasn't lost a step. Shane Steichen has proven to be another one of these great young offensive minds in the league.
Yep.
But I think Jacksonville's just going to do enough. Like, my biggest concern with Jacksonville is you just spent 2 weeks overseas.
Yeah.
You're coming back. Again, you're at home, but I think there's an adjustment period there. I mean, when are they exactly getting back in America? I mean, Monday, I guess. Do you fly out same day and then I don't know how that works really.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of a toss up, but I think I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna go with the Jags.
All right. It could go either way, but yeah.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm taking Indy.
Hey, you can't switch, bro.
I'm taking Indy.
You can't switch.
It wasn't written in pen. I can switch.
Whatever.
I let you switch unless it's written in pen.
Did you write it in pen?
No, it's not written in pen.
Oh.
No, I didn't write my answer yet. So
I'm standing down. I don't care.
I respect it.
All right. I think we both know what we're gonna pick for this one. Carolina, Miami. In Miami, 13.5-point home favorite for Miami. Carolina has probably been the worst offense in NFL history.
Yep.
Bryce Young is not looking like a dude.
Nope.
And Frank Reich actually was a little vocal to the media talking about how he wanted CJ Stroud, and the ownership was very active in those big decisions, and I guess they wanted Bryce Young over CJ Stroud. And
Frank Wright's been proven. Yeah, Frank Wright's been proven right.
Yeah,
I'm going to take Miami next question, but
me too.
Here's my thing that I'm kind of curious of your thoughts on. They lose this game. There's no shot they win this game, right? Not a chance.
The Panthers?
Yeah, not a chance.
No.
Yeah.
No,
so they're going to be 0-6. We only have a couple 1-win teams in the NFL. So right now in one-win teams, we have Denver. They'll be 1-6. I mean 1-5. who else has one win? The Pats or the Pats? No, the Pats are 2-3.
Yep.
Yep. The Cardinals.
That's it. Is that
Yeah.
it? The Giants.
The Giants. Yeah. So those two teams are too talented to be competing with Carolina for the number 1 pick. What do you do? You get the number 1
I
pick.
still don't think you have the guys
Wait a second.
around.
They don't have the pick. It's the Bears.
It's Chicago's.
Oh, okay. Then forget what I was going to say. If they have the number 1 pick, what the hell are you doing with Bryce Young and Caleb Williams up there on the board?
No.
No. Yeah, okay.
Chicago has their first pick.
All right, I'll go fuck myself.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, forget what I said. I was just about to drop some knowledge, but let me just back out of that. Yeah, let me back out of that.
Yeah. Speaking of Chicago, they're taking on the Vikings at home. Vikings are 2.5-point road favorites. Just lost Justin Jefferson to IR.
Yep.
Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears to win this game.
Okay.
2.5 and the win. I think they're on a trajectory with Justin Fields. I think this is you said he put two good games together. I think the Vikings as a team are reeling, although they had their shots to win.
Yeah.
Against the Chiefs. But just losing Justin Jefferson is huge.
Yeah, that's
and
best receiver in football, bar none, not even close.
I don't know if Jordan Addison and KJ Osborne can tote the rock like Justin Jefferson could. And like I said, Justin Fields, 2 good games. I think he could put a third one together. This Vikings defense has shown that it can be got in the passing game. I think DJ Moore could have another masterclass. And yeah, I'm riding Chicago. Pause.
Okay. I actually feel different. I'm going to take Minnesota with the loss of Justin Jefferson. Reason being, I think you're obviously losing a giant talent.
Yeah.
But I think this throws a lot of wrenches in the game plan for Chicago. Because when you play the Vikings, it's shut down Justin Jefferson and you win.
Yeah.
Now, I think the Vikings are going to come out with a more balanced attack. You have the 2 running backs Madison, and you have Cam Akers. You're going to balance the running game. You have to spread the ball now because you don't have a guy that's going to get 22 targets a game. It's going to be a more balanced attack on offense.
Yeah, TJ Hawkinson might have a big game, but they got good linebackers, so it's going to be a good matchup.
Yeah, I think it's going to bode well for them going against a bad coach team. I think they squeak by. It's going to be ugly. Like I could very well see this being a 17-13 win for the Vikings. But I think they do just enough to win this game. They're going to spread. They're going to move the ball well enough. Losing Justin Jefferson hurts you badly, but it also hurts the team that's trying to game plan for you because what the hell are you going to put on the field? So yeah, I'll take Minnesota.
All right, cool. Another game here. San Francisco coming off of their huge win, going into Cleveland and take on the Brownies, fresh off of their bye. 6.5-point road favorite for San Fran. We don't know if Deshaun Watson is playing. He didn't practice. We don't know if he's playing. Does it even make a difference if he's playing?
For me, no.
That's what I thought. Give me San Fran -6.
Okay.
Especially if he's not playing, I think they move this to like -13 because DTR against this defense. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yep.
You're setting him up for failure, bro.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm actually taking Cleveland. To cover.
Nice.
Regardless if Deshaun plays.
Right.
Regardless if number 4.
We slipped up, bro.
Regardless if number 4 plays.
Again. Oh, damn.
We need to, at the beginning of the program, we need to just, get it out of this.
Pat McAfee does, a disclaimer.
A disclaimer. Excuse me.
Bless.
I'm going to...
Bless.
Excuse me. I'm going to take...
Cleveland? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to take Cleveland. this is the best defense that San Fran's gone up against this season. They've been getting after the quarterback like no other. I think the right side of their offensive line is questionable. Myles Garrett can line up anywhere.
Mhm.
I think San Fran wins this game, but I think by like 5. And I think it's going to be a lower scoring game than what people think, to
Right.
be honest, because
Yeah,
I
I
feel
could see
like,
that.
yeah,
I just
like,
think, yeah,
yeah, this could be, I could be eating my words again, betting against San Fran, but I don't know. For some reason, this one just tickles me. So
yeah.
let me
Just
take
listen,
Cleveland to
like,
cover.
God did.
Yeah, God did. So let me take
I
Cleveland.
respect it. No, I
Mhm.
think even with number 4, I really think DTR is probably going to get the nod. Even though, I mean, it's Wednesday, we won't know till Sunday. So I mean, number 4's got a shot to start, but
Yeah.
I think they offensively won't be able to keep up and put up enough points with San.
Here's why I think he does play though, is because he was cleared by doctors last week and decided himself not to go.
Ah,
I
okay,
don't think they're gonna let that shit happen again this week.
yeah,
So yeah, let me just
yeah, but still, I mean, you got Coop, Elijah Moore. I mean, it could be a good matchup, but I think I think the Niners offense is going to put up too much points for the Browns to keep up with.
okay. I don't hate it. I don't. I
Yeah.
mean, you're probably right, but
Yeah. That's cool. All right.
yeah,
Last 1 o'clock game. The New Orleans Saints going into Houston to take on the Texans. This is almost a toss up. Saints are
yeah,
1.5-point favorites on the road. It's hard to pick these two teams.
yeah,
Um, tough pick here.
yeah. I'm gonna take New Orleans in this game. Derek Carr had his best game as a Saint last week. Um, they've been great defensively. You're playing a rookie quarterback. I think this is the first down game we see out of CJ Stroud. Probably he'll probably play good enough because he's just good.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's a 1.5 point spread. The New Orleans could win by 2, so I'll take New Orleans.
Yeah. I'll also take New Orleans. I think like you said with CJ Stroud having a down game, I do think the New Orleans defense matches up well again
Yeah.
against this Houston offense. Not really marquee guys on the outside. Damian Pierce has been hit or miss for them so far this year.
Yep.
They could give CJ Stroud fits, although he's somewhat mobile. They're probably going to give him fits. I think Derek Carr is going to do enough to pick that Houston defense apart. Alvin Kamara, Olave, Michael Thomas. I think they outman the Texans here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
You're a smart guy.
Thanks.
You're welcome,
Appreciate
dude.
the compliment.
Anytime.
Next game here, the New England Patriots going into Las Vegas to take on the Oakland Raiders. Raiders are 3-point home favorites. I'm taking Oakland. Well, I'm taking Vegas at -3 here. I saw this weird stat where it said Mac Jones was like, what was it, like 0-12 or something against the Raiders on the road, at the spread. Something crazy like that.
Mac Jones has played the Raiders 12 times.
Or no, not the Raiders. I think it's when he's been at the spread.
Oh, okay.
He's like 0-12 or something crazy like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming off of another bad loss. The Raiders coming off of a good win. I think their offense matches up well. I think Devontae Adams has a bounce back game. It's food against that New England secondary. I mean, again, you're missing Matt Judon, Gonzalez. Is J.C. Jackson suiting up for them? Did he suit up last week?
No, I mean he's still on the run.
Oh, I thought they got dismissed though.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's probably suiting up.
Yeah. So that might take away, but again, I mean, this is also a Jacoby Myers homecoming-ish game.
Mm-hmm.
So he might have a big game. Josh Jacobs could have a bounce back game. Jimmy G, like all the layers on this. And their defense has been playing pretty good. I think they can take advantage of a Mac Jones incompetent-ish offense.
Yep.
Doesn't really know what their identity is at home as well. Give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders.
Okay. All right. I ain't mad at it.
I never thought I would be confident in picking the Raiders, but here we are, bro. Week 6, here we are.
Yep. I'm gonna take New England. Actually, I like the matchup of Bill Belichick playing his former coach underneath him and his former quarterback. I like that a lot. And that's really all it comes down to for me. You cannot put 3 straight bad performances on the field if you're coached by Bill Belichick, in my opinion. So,
Right.
Yeah, and Oakland didn't look that good against a Packer. Yeah, whatever. Vegas hasn't looked good at all, really, this year. I mean, last week they won against a quarterback that threw 3 picks and basically gave the game away to them, and still only won by 4. So, yeah, I like New England to have not a pretty game, but it's going to be clean. Just, run the ball, do what they do, and they'll squeak by and get this win.
Okay. I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm.
They could. I don't have faith in the Patriots.
I don't either, but I have less faith in Josh McDaniels and Jimmy Garoppolo together.
I don't know. This one could go either way.
Yep.
It really could. Here's another one that could go either way. The Lions going into Tampa Bay to take on the Bucs. This is a matchup.
Fun. This
is a fun matchup.
Yep.
Lions are 3-point road favorites. Tampa's coming off of a bye, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I kind of want to continue the Baker propaganda.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to I'm going to take the Bucs at minus the +3 here.
Okay.
To win. I mean, yeah, they're at home. Jared Goff in a dome. He's not in a dome. He's in the pirate ship. I think the Detroit secondary, although they've been playing good, this is probably, this is probably their first real big tests in terms of wide receivers. Going up against Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Cade Otton. I mean, their offensive line is okay, so the pass rush might have a good day. And the tape's out on how to beat Baker Mayfield. I mean, the Eagles did that, so they might just turn that on. Yeah. The running game's not terrible either, but it's kind of tough to run on the Lions. But I think that's a matchup to watch. And Jared Goff not playing in a dome against this Tampa Bay defense, who's been very underrated this year.
Yep.
I mean, they're getting Jahmyr Gibbs back. Amon-Ra St. Brown should be playing. But this is a good Tampa defense at home. I'll continue the Baker propaganda for you. Give me the Bucs.
I'm going to co-sign everything you said. I told you Jared Goff looks great in domes and at home. Not at home, not in a dome. I'll hammer the Baker propaganda right alongside you, my friend.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bro.
Even though I love the Lions and what they're doing.
I do too, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they go in there and get a statement win. I really wouldn't. But I think
we don't know. We still don't know what the Bucs are. So I mean,
right? Yeah. This is a good barometer to see really where they are, because we look at the Lions as probably the 3rd or 4th best team in the NFC right now.
I would say 3 if I had to pick.
Yeah. I mean, you could argue them in Seattle for 3, 4, maybe Dallas if you really want to. I wouldn't, but I mean, they're in that conversation. It's Niners, Eagles, and then everybody else, and they're in the everybody else. But it's a good test for Tampa Bay to see where they really stack up against good NFC teams. I mean, they got shut out by the Eagles, but it's good to get another, like, a second opinion, if you will.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, go Baker.
Hell yeah.
Let's take a look here. Arizona 7-point dogs going into LA to play the Rams.
On the road. Yeah.
The Arizona Cardinals have played like better than a lot of us have thought, but yet they keep getting just destroyed by the spread.
Yeah.
They have no faith in them whatsoever out there in Vegas. But I'm actually going to take the Rams.
I am too.
Yeah,
James Conner just got sent to IR. It's probably been the best bright spot on that team in terms of
I mean,
offense,
they're going to be
other
rolling
than-
out a plumber, electrician to run the ball.
Yep. They'll be calling you up tomorrow. Hey, we need you to take 25 carries against Aaron Donald. And you'll be like, what?
Huh? Yeah.
What? No, I like the Rams here as well. This is a get back game for them against a division opponent. You know, they tough loss last week against the Eagles. They showed some good things. I think Cooper Kupp is going to have another game. He might have another 100-yard game here. Him and Puka Nacua are probably going to go off.
Yeah, I mean, who's guarding them, bro? Like, I can't name a single player in their defense outside of Budda Baker. Like,
he can't match up against everybody, bro.
Yeah, Zach Allen. Like, you're going to rely on Zach Allen to get after the passer?
Right, yeah.
I mean, Chandler Jones, dumbass, ain't there anymore.
Yeah. He went to Oakland.
Chandler Jones.
Chandler Jones is in Oakland.
What the hell is going on with Chandler Jones?
I don't know, bro.
There's something.
He something's completely wrong because he tweeted out like last week. He said, "Free AJ Brown." He's been freed, bro. What are you talking about? He's over here.
And then now he's harassing Budda Baker in his text
he dropped
messages.
his number, bro. I honestly might call him and be like, "Hey, listen, get on your phone after we get off the phone here. First of all, love you, respect your game. Come to Philly. Get on the phone with your agent. Tell him to get on the phone with Howie Roseman and see what you can give up to come."
I don't even think you need to get involved. I think Howie seen that tweet and was like, let me just
direct message this dude here. Thanks, Chandler Jones. Yeah, bro.
What a guy. But no, you're riding with me, Rams?
Yeah. They get back here. Matt Stafford has a bounce back game. Arizona, we kind of start to see what they really are. Trash. And I'm again for the 6th week in a row. I don't give a shit if Jonathan Gannon fucks me over. Fuck you. Oh, here's another matchup. Last 425 game. Eagles going into MetLife to take on
the match
Jets
that we've been waiting for on this program since we started it.
Since its inception. For me to grill your shit, pause.
I am taking the Jets at +7.
With that being said, I'm taking the Eagles at -7.
That's all I have to say.
That's all I have to say.
No, I mean,
let me hear why you think the Jets are going to become a cover.
No, let me just say this now, okay? I'm going to be objective. Eagles are winning this game. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll go out there and say that.
All right, thank you.
Okay? But I think we're going to be able to run the ball well because Breece Hall runs the ball well against everybody. I think we're going to be able to get after the passer, at least on the left side, a little bit. And they just don't give up yards in the pass game, bro. They just don't. And I think this is going to be a heavy run game between both teams. It's going to be relatively low scoring. Like, I could see 20-17. That's what I think it'll be, 20-14. That's where I'm going with it. Like, I think our defense is too good to get blown out. And I like our running game. Oh, dude, I can't wait to watch this game. I just can't wait to watch it.
It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a movie for both of us.
Still going out to watch this game?
Yeah, we're going out. Oh, wait.
We're going out for this game.
We're not going to scorecard. We're not going to scorecard when both our teams are on television, bro.
No, we're going, bro.
The stadium might explode.
We're going, bro.
No, we can't go.
Oh,
dude.
man.
Yeah,
no, listen. It could totally be a defensive grudge match. I just don't think it's going to be that way.
You just want to disrespect me.
Huh?
You just want to disrespect me.
Listen, I don't even have to. Our defense is going to disrespect you.
No, you're not.
We're
Zach
we're
Wilson, 300 yards, 4 tubs.
we're gonna eat Zach Wilson alive, bro. It's
Yeah, it's
I mean,
it's not gonna be pretty.
it's gonna be tough. Even the run game, the number one rush defense in the league. It's gonna be tough to run against our team. Although you got the dudes to do it.
I just think Brees Hall is
I
gonna
think
break one off like he does every week. He breaks
he
one off.
he could. But I think we're really starting to find our stride. The pass game is going to be tough, but I think we have the guys. I think this might be a Devontae Smith bounce back game because Sauce is going to be on AJ. That's a mismatch. That's a size mismatch. It might not matter, bro.
AJ is not getting the ball.
It might not matter, bro. Listen, AJ is bigger than
AJ's
Sauce.
not getting the ball.
Sauce is cool, bro. He's one of the best in the league. I'll give you that.
AJ's not getting
listen,
the ball.
I foresee some 50-50 balls and AJ just mossing Sauce.
AJ is not getting the ball.
He's gonna get the ball, bro, and I'm gonna tell you every time, bro.
AJ is gonna get what happens to him, what happens to everybody else. It might be 8 catches for 37 yards. It might be 2 catches for 13. It's gonna be
he might be matched up on Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown's gonna go off. Whoever DJ Reed is guarding is gonna go off.
Okay, I could respect that.
And who knows, Dallas Goedert against your linebackers are pretty good too. I think Dallas we can probably utilize Dallas Goedert. But yeah, I think the Eagles are just gonna they're gonna put their meat down. They're gonna have a complete game, getting ready to get into this gauntlet. This is like the dress rehearsal for this gauntlet stretch of games.
Yeah,
because we got to get our shit together in the red zone, and I mean, against your defense, it's going to be tough.
We have the number 1 red zone defense in football right now.
It's going to be tough to do that, but we gotta put touchdowns on the board. I think the discrepancy at quarterback is just enough for the 7 points.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna get in the and I didn't even get to the trenches, bro. Your offensive line against our defensive line is like traffic cones. We are going to be running past traffic cones. Especially
our offensive
on the
line
edge,
has
bro.
been graded at number 14 in football.
And our defensive line is graded at number 1.
No,
listen, right here, this jersey says number 1. That's our defensive line. Hassan Reddick might have 4 sacks this game.
I have the best defensive line in football.
Hassan Reddick might have 4 sacks this game, bro. Listen.
No.
Josh Sweat might go off. Jalen Carter's going to blow up the inside. Pause.
No, he's not, bro. He's not. Our interior does not.
Zach Wilson, I'm telling you, he's going to get sacked at least 4 to 5 times. He might get sacked 8 times.
Yeah. Still 300 for 4 tubs.
No, bro. Negative 300, 4 ints. Back to the crib. Slade, Bradley Roby.
At halftime,
I do like. I think
Rodgers out there.
Yeah. In all seriousness, though, I think the defense as a whole against the offense is going to be the main thing here. I think it's going to be a struggle for our offense against your defense because one of the best units in the league. But I think we have the talent to get our stuff when we need to. It might not be like all over the yard. I hope it
won't be. It won't be.
But it might not be. But I still think we're talented enough to, move the ball and do things that we want to do. I just think our defense is just going to absolutely dominate this matchup. Okay. And that's enough for 7 points for me.
All right. I respect it.
I don't think I picked San Francisco. I don't think the Jets are going to keep up offensively.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You like that? After I grilled your shit?
You like that?
I think the Eagles take their first loss here.
I think the Eagles take their first loss here.
I don't. 6-0. Continue the trend. 0-13 in history. It's a trend for a reason, bro. It's a trend for a reason.
All right. Sunday Night Football. No one cares to watch this game. I'm going to take
at -17. Right at
I'm actually taking the Giants.
What?
It's time to cover at 14, I'm taking the Giants. It's time for Josh Allen's plummet. It's that time.
What?
Yeah, Josh Allen, it's his plummet time. He's got a plummet game coming up.
I thought he just had a down game, bro. He says up, down, up, down, up, down. He's coming off of a down game.
No, that wasn't a down game for him, for his standards. No. I mean, it wasn't a game, but it's not the dud that we get every 1 or 2 weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks. This is this week.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, I got the schedule. I got the script.
Oh yeah,
it's a Giants cover. That's all. It might be a 13-point win, but it's time for a Josh Allen. Dan.
Defense, though? Dan. They're in Buffalo.
Dan.
Give me Buffalo, bro.
Dan.
You mean to tell me Tyrod Taylor is gonna go into Buffalo?
Yep.
And pull off the biggest upset in history?
They're not going to upset. They're going to cover.
You think he's going to put them within a score? I mean, Saquon might be back this week. We still don't know, bro. We still don't know. He might not be back. If he's not back, it's food. Buffalo at -21.
Listen to me.
At home.
Listen to me.
Against that defense.
Listen to me.
Against that secondary.
Dan.
The Giants' defense has been historically bad, bro.
Dan.
Historically bad.
Let me tell you something.
And their offense, historically bad.
Just listen to me. Just listen to me for just a minute.
I hear you, bro. Just a minute. Listen, there's too much against the Giants in this matchup to say, yeah, just because Josh Allen's going to have a Dan game, give me the Giants to cover and win.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, that's fine.
I'm
going against the script.
I'm the guy that was right about Josh Allen all along. I continue to be proven right.
And besides,
guess what?
Besides. It wasn't really the best game last week.
But it wasn't the Dan game. It's time.
For most of that game, it was, though, because they weren't really moving the ball.
Yeah, then in the last 4 minutes, they put 13 points on the board. Like that.
Yeah, and it was pretty much garbage time. So, of course, they're going to put up 13 points. Game was pretty much over. And then they kind of came back a little bit.
Listen to me.
But for the majority of the game, I think this is a get-right game for Buffalo offensively against this team at home. We were looking at this like the Panthers. These are two historically bad franchises.
Listen, I trust in my knowledge.
That's fine. You can do that. I'm picking Buffalo minus 14.
That's fine. That's fine. It's a Dan game.
End of story.
That's fine.
End of story.
All right. It's cool.
If I'm wrong, cool. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
I just even if Daniel Jones was playing, if you don't have Saquon Barkley, you haven't been able. He's been the dude that has kickstarted your offense. He's not there. I don't know, bro. I just don't. I don't have faith. I don't.
I think Tyrod Taylor's a better passer than Daniel Jones.
That's a wild statement, but
am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like,
you might not be far off, but that's just like at face value. That is just a wild statement to me. Tyrod Taylor is better passer than Daniel Jones. Might not be far off, but just the how it sounds coming off the lips. Pause. Crazy.
Yeah, it's a little wild.
All right, last game here. Let's move on from your Josh Allen propaganda.
Not propaganda, facts.
Last game here. Dallas going into LA to take on the Chargers. Coming off of the biggest beatdown in history. Dallas is 2.5 road favorites. Give me the Chargers to cover and win.
Bro, just said the biggest beatdown of all time. Like, what?
Yeah,
Chris Paul hits a big 3 to cut the lead to 42.
Dak Prescott gets him in field goal range to cut the lead to 65. Give me the Chargers to cover and win this game. Dallas is cooked. This is a Kellen Moore revenge game. Austin Eckler is going to be healthy. Keenan Allen is going to have 200 yards receiving. Oh, man. Bro, listen, I might be laughing, but everything that I said, I'm dead serious, bro. The Chargers, I think the Chargers are going to win this game. Kellen Moore, listen, he was the scapegoat for Dallas, why they were not, what they should have been. We all know it's Dak Prescott. Kellen Moore has the codes. He has the nuclear codes to blow this shit up.
That's fair.
They're coming off of a bye, too. Justin Herbert against this food defense. Come on, bro. The secondary, they dealt with a lot of injuries last week to like big time starters. Donovan Wilson, Van Der Esch, one of their corners, I forget who it was, but one of their corners, the second guy next to Gilmore.
Bland.
Yeah.
Deron Bland.
Yep, Deron Bland. And I think he's out for an extended period of time. Yeah. This is gonna be food. Austin Eckler coming back, possibly another added wrinkle to this offense. This could be a high scoring game. I don't think so. I think the Chargers will blow the brakes off of the Dallas Cowboys. I do. Give me the Chargers.
Okay.
Dallas is cooked, bro. They're cooked.
I'm gonna take Dallas.
Of course you are.
No, I'm gonna take them. I think the Chargers will charger. Primetime football. They've had a terrible defense this year. Awful. It's been pukish. Brandon Staley might have the codes, but Kellen Moore might have the codes, but Brandon Staley's still coaching that defense, so it don't fucking matter.
True.
Yeah, I don't like the matchup for the Chargers. I think it's going to be an offensive shootout, and I think the Cowboys are going to get it done. I just do. Dallas put up a clunker last week, but they still have a really, really good defense.
Yeah, they're dealing with a lot of injuries, though.
They are, but fuck it.
All right, yeah, fine. No,
it'll do.
That's fine.
This week is weird. This is a weird
week.
This
is a weird week, yeah. You can stay on that side, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
There might be a little bias in my pick, but after what I saw last week and what they're dealing with and all that stuff and all the storylines going into this one.
Mm-hmm. I think this is
I gotta do it to them.
I think this is the most we've ever picked separate.
Really?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games.
Wow, bro.
8 of the 15.
It's like half of them.
It's like, yeah, good observation.
Half of them.
Good observation.
So we had different. We had Baltimore, Tennessee, the Colts, Jags, Bears, Vikings, Niners, Browns, Raiders, Patriots, Eagles, Jets, and all the primetime games after that.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm gonna make my comeback.
You might not.
Or I can have my first under 500 week.
That's true.
One of the two.
No in between.
No in between.
All right, let's get into our locks of the week, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Start with mine. These are guarantees.
No, mine are guarantees.
This is not financial advice, but this is financial advice. If you want to make some money, parlay our lock and rolls on FanDuel. This segment is sponsored by FanDuel. Click the link in the description to get a free $50 bet when you deposit $50 and bet $5. No, I'm just kidding.
Wrong.
Listen, I'm ready. I'm ready for this FanDuel sponsorship whenever it comes.
Yep. There'll be a day.
Yep.
Let's get sponsored by, the platform we stream on first.
Right. Yeah. True. All right, so let's get into my picks here real quick. First one here, Eagles at -7 against the Jets on the road. I mean, we discussed it. We got it where our in the elbows, in the weeds. I think our defense is going to be too much for the Jets to handle, and they're not going to be able to keep up with our offense. Even though, I mean, the Jets are going to give our offense a challenge for sure.
Yep.
I just think their offense is not going to be able to keep up with our offense the way that our defense plays and gets after the quarterback. Jalen Carter might have another 3-sack game, but it might be Hassan Reddick off the edge. So you got Vera Tucker's out for the year, so you're kind of piecemealing the edges now. So it might be a big Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat day. So who knows? But Eagles are going to win this one comfortably. So they're one of my locks. The other one I got, the Raiders at -3 against the Patriots at home. This is a kind of wild one. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Josh McDaniels versus Bill Belichick. But again, Mac Jones is like 0-12 at the spread on the road. It's coming off of a really tough loss. The Raiders had a even though it was kind of ugly, they had a nice win. I like the matchup with their receivers and secondary. I think Devontae Adams can have a big game. Their defense has really been reeling. The Patriots has, and I mean the trend could continue here. On the road, tough kind of tough place to play. Not really. I'm kind of trying to gas myself up, but I mean it's a Patriots team that I mean they haven't had anything going right, and I think that continues. My absolute lock of the week, hammer it, Dan. Get the hammer out. Miami, -13.5, favorite at home against the Panthers. Is there much to say? I don't think so. The Panthers have been the worst team by far in the NFL, probably historically bad.
Yep.
Since the Browns in 2017, I think. They're gonna get the run the ball run down their throats. Mostert might have 200 yards on the ground. Tyreek Hill is gonna have 350 yards receiving. It's gonna be ugly in Miami. The Panthers might get skinned before they make it out, and yeah, it's gonna be ugly. So they're my absolute lock of the week.
Okay. Not bad.
All favorites this week.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Two yours.
Now, if you want to actually make money and not just piss it away down the drain, I went 3-0 last week on my locks of the week. Anthony went 2-1. So if you would have bet on his, that's an L. You lost your money.
Well, you're gonna lose yours this week. Why you get Dallas as your absolute lock, bro?
Because it's an absolute lock.
If you want to, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to piss away money on FanDuel, parlay these 3 picks right here.
Listen, I spoke about it earlier. I like the Browns to keep the game close. I think their defense is really good. I don't think San Fran's seen something like that yet this season. San Fran comes away with the win. I think they probably look a lot better than the Browns in this game, but I just think it's going to be too close. Myles Garrett's going to get after the passer, so I like the Browns to cover. Rams, I almost thought I debated which one I really wanted to do my lock of the week. I just felt like the spread is kind of a lot with the Rams, even though I think they definitely beat the piss out of them. Yeah, Arizona's been bad. They've been good, but they've been bad at the same time. Like, it's hard to explain with that team. And the Rams have shown me a lot this season, despite being 2-3. So I'll take them to cover.
Right.
And then the Cowboys, Monday Night Football. The lights don't get brighter, and who shines brightest in the lights? Dakota Rain.
Does he though?
No, he doesn't.
I don't know what game you were watching last Sunday.
Okay, fine. What team in the NFL flames out the most in primetime games?
All right.
The Los Angeles Chargers.
There you go.
So,
good switch up.
With just that being said, I like the Cowboys to win this game. It may only be by 3. It might be by 20. I don't know. But I'll take the Cowboys in a pretty easy dub here against the Chargers.
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's That's the money. That's the wind up in the pitch right there, bro. That's bread right there. That is easy bread. That's easy bread.
I guess, bro. I don't know.
I like it. It's easy
I
bread.
respect it. I just think with
Yeah.
the injuries they got on the defensive side of the ball, I think they'll be able to expose some things. And it might be high scoring, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Dakota Rain's the best quarterback in football, so I'm gonna take it. I'm just playing. I
don't know what NFL you're watching, bro.
Yeah, Canadian Football League.
There you go.
Yep.
The XFL.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, boys, that was good. That was good. That was fun time. Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right. You want to I'm excited for this week of football, so let's do it. Let's get into the Immaculate Grid, huh?
Yeah.
You got it. You got it pulled up?
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Pull it up. You're slow. Mm-hmm. But no, we're also gonna do the basketball one as well, because basketball season's right around the corner. Preseason has started. Wemby looked awesome in his preseason game.
Yeah.
Awesome. Him and Chet was like two Slendermen slapping each other. But those two looked really good. They both put up 20 points in a half, which was cool. Mm-hmm. Both had a block. It was fun to watch.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it all right?
Yeah, I see it.
All right. Cool. So, as y'all know, Immaculate Grids, how they work. Get 9 guesses, no do-overs. Got to get as many right and the craziest pulls to get the score as low as possible. The one with the lowest score is the best. Mm-hmm. And the more squares, obviously, the better. So we got an interesting little lineup here. We got New England, the Saints, the Rams, and then at the top we got Indianapolis, Arizona, and Super Bowl champ.
Yeah.
I've
got some names already in the head.
I do too. I think we should probably stay away from like Tom Brady, Matthew Stafford,
yes,
Drew Brees for these ones.
Mm-hmm.
So let me start for Super Bowl champ for the Saints, and it's my guy. Shout out Malcolm Jenkins.
I like that. That's a good poll. This is going to be like a 3-4%er.
1%.
1%. Nice. I've got one for Super Bowl champ for the Patriots.
I got plenty, bro. Let's see if it's a crazier poll than mine.
What's the name of their special teams guy that's been there for so long?
What, Matthew Slater?
Matthew Slater. That's my pick.
That's your pick. All right, let's think. Did
Chase Winovich win a Super Bowl with them, or did he get drafted too late?
Rob Ninkovich, probably. Is Matthew Slater or J.R. Redmond a crazier poll?
I think Redmond's probably a crazier. You know Redmond won a Super Bowl with them, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go with Redmond.
J.R. Redmond.
Who?
0.2%. You're welcome.
Excellent. All right.
He caught 2 passes on that drive that made Tom Brady him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay, for the Rams Super Bowl champ, Taylor Rapp.
Taylor Rapp.
I can't think of any guys like deep on that roster back in 2000.
I'm trying to think. I mean, there was Ricky Prohl. I'm trying to think on the defense.
I like Taylor Rapp.
Maybe is London Fletcher over there?
I don't know.
I don't think he was on the team that
I think we should just try to pick a guy deep on the depth chart from a couple years ago before we screw it. Taylor Rapp was 100% there, right?
Pretty sure.
Let's look at the years. 2019. He was there.
1%.
Beautiful. 1%. Yeah. All right. Adam Vinatieri.
For the Colts, that's probably a big one though. That's
probably the biggest one.
Probably a popular one.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest one for Rams Colts is Marshall Faulk.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
The Cardinals is going to throw a wrench or two into this.
That's true.
Yeah. Did Carson Palmer play for any of those 3 teams on the left?
Probably not.
Kurt Warner did, though.
Yeah, this one. That's
Yeah,
gonna be. That's probably gonna be the biggest one. If I had to guess.
Probably. If we can't come up with somebody else, we got to go with what we know.
I know one. Eric Dickerson for Colts Rams.
I thought about Dickerson. He 100% played for the Colts, right?
Yes, he got traded there in like 88, 89, something like that.
All right. Eric Dickerson works.
Late 80s. All right. Eric Dickerson. Boom. 23%. All right. There's probably a guy higher, but
yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kurt Warner's going to be high there.
We can keep that in the back of our mind. We can't think of a guy, but yeah. And Vinatieri for here too.
Saints, the 2 Saints ones are interesting to me. Those are kind of weird. Like I feel like Saints guys are there's a lot of homers that are Saints guys, and there's a lot of homers for Colts too. Like
Tyrann Mathieu here.
Yeah.
That might be
Tyrann Mathieu. Probably. That probably is. No. Oh man. Who were some receivers alongside Fitz throughout his years?
Wait, what?
Who were some receivers alongside Fitzgerald throughout his years?
Oh man, what was the one? There was one guy. I think. Man, I can't think of his name, bro. It was number 15.
Pat Pete never played for the Saints, right?
No. Or the Rams. Or the Patriots. What was his name, bro? Man, that's gonna kill me, bro.
Yeah.
It's number 15. I just can't think of his name.
James Conner. Adrian Peterson for Cardinals Saints.
Yeah? You wanna go with that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be popular or if it's because like he was bad on both teams. Not a lot of people will remember. 20%. I'll take it.
Matthew's probably the higher one there.
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
Shit. Oh man,
what was that dude's name? Because I'm pretty sure he played for the Patriots too.
We could do Jacoby Brissett for Colts Patriots.
That might be a popular one too.
Probably, but I feel like Vinatieri. I don't know who's more popular. Jacoby Brissett's more recent, but Adam Vinatieri's, the NFL leader in points.
Yeah. Let's think of another guy.
Yeah, this is difficult, man.
Yeah. Would I don't think Rob Ninkovich played for the Colts.
No. Oh man.
Vince Wilfork? No.
No, Vince Wilfork. No. Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones played for the Patriots.
And the Cardinals.
Yep.
That might be a popular one, though.
We might just have to get them, though, because I don't know if we're going to think anymore.
True.
Chandler Jones, Jacoby Brissett, and Kurt Warner.
Yeah. Oh, what's the dude's name, bro? I'm gonna get this dude's name because I'm pretty sure he played for the Cardinals and the Patriots. His receiver. I'm trying to think of his name.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
No, it's not him, bro.
That's your boy?
Number 15.
Yo, is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside your boy? That's your boy?
Yeah, bro, for sure.
No, that's your boy.
I was convinced. No, what the fuck is his name? Oh man, it is at the tip of my tongue. Are you cheating right now?
No, I was just turning off the game.
Oh, they won.
Yeah, I was watching Houston Twins.
Oh. Fuck, bro. I don't know. Did
There's no receivers on the roster now that have played for the Patriots with the Cardinals. There's no tight ends. I couldn't name one offensive lineman on that team. Running backs, just James Conner. Everyone else was drafted there. Josh Dobbs. Corners, no. Buda Baker's been there. Linebackers, no. Jordan Hicks never played for the Patriots.
Did what's his face? Not Vrabes. Who's the other one? Was it Vrabes? No. Oh, I wish I knew the name of this receiver, bro. It's on the tip of my tongue. Number 15. I'm picturing it because I know he played for the Patriots for a year, but he was alongside Larry Fitzgerald as well.
I have no idea, bro. What year are we talking?
This is like early 2010s.
No,
like 2012.
Yeah, I was still sucking on a bottle at that time.
Man, I wish I knew the guy's name. Want to say it starts with an M, but I don't know. Oh my god, dude.
Matthews.
No.
Michael. Mitchell.
No.
Madden.
No.
McNabb.
No. You're not helping, bro. I don't know.
Mathers.
I'm gonna be so pissed.
Yep. I think we rock with the three guys we have.
All right.
Kurt Warner.
All right, Kurt.
The goal is to finish the board.
Yikes.
So. Yikes. Yeah, big time yikes. Who do you want to go with? Vinatieri or Jacoby Brissett?
I'm trying to think if there's any other Patriots that
like quarterbacks that just so happen to walk into there. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Hoyer. Did Brian Hoyer play for the Cardinals? Did he?
I feel like he did.
I feel like he did. I'm picturing him in a Cardinals uniform. I just don't know if my brain's lying to me.
Yeah.
We know Jacoby Brissett did, so.
Yeah. There's got to be another Patriot that's played for the Colts, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's probably like 30 of them, but what are the odds that we name one?
I don't know. I don't know. All right. Well, what do you want to do? Brissett or Vinatieri?
Probably Brissett. It's probably going to be like 30, and Vinatieri's going to be like 40.
16.
Okay,
All right, cool.
We know Chandler Jones.
Yeah. You want to do that one?
We could have done Adrian Peterson for
Wait.
Colts.
Oh, I think I know his name. Was it Malcolm Floyd?
Malcolm Floyd, that's him.
Yes.
Malcolm Floyd. He played for the Pats.
Yes, he did for 1 year. Malcolm Floyd. No, bro. What the fuck?
You sold.
Oh my
You
god.
sold. Oh. All right, well, let's get Chandler Jones in there because we know it's Chandler Jones.
All right.
And then we'll have to see what we missed on Saints Colts.
310.
That's not too bad.
All right, let's look.
Yo, why do they have his mugshot on there? Look at him. They got Chandler Jones' mugshot from a couple weeks ago.
That's nasty work. Nasty work by Immaculate Grid.
Yep, that is disgusting.
Kobe Fleener.
Oh, yeah, because I would have pulled him. Yeah.
Okay. Adam Vinatieri was the hot one there.
Yeah,
Marshall
doesn't surprise me.
Falk.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. This is what I do want to see. What do we want to look? This Patriots, Cardinals, Patriots, Colts.
Yeah.
Colts, Saints.
Yeah, because we didn't get a chance to do Colts Saints. So remember, we have to share the screen because I can't see them.
All right.
Yep.
Well, it's not going to show unless I stop sharing this one and then share the other one.
Yeah, stop sharing it, reshare it. I'm just curious as to what we have here.
All right, so here is not this guy. Players who played for the Patriots and the Colts. Let's see. Brian
Hoyer.
Dante Moncrief. Who? Austin Collie. Philip Dorsett. Dan
Philip
Klecko.
Dorsett.
Yeah. Jermaine Wiggins. Ugh. All right, here's all of them.
Oh, Darius Butler. DB.
Darius Butler. Damn, shout out. Philip Dorsett.
Austin
Stephon
Collie.
Gilmore.
Oh, wow.
Come on, bro.
Yo, why are you selling?
Why are you selling?
Why are you selling?
Who else is here? Klecko.
Yeah.
Mingo.
Barkevius Mingo. Yeah, that's kind of a name
I've
heard many times.
Yeah. Tom Tupa Vinatieri, which
Yeah, there's not that many like
guys that we
grabbable.
know, but not ones that we would get off the rip.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at cards.
Yep. Yeah, let's take
Cards, Pats.
Yep.
I cannot believe is this no, that's not that one. All right, Arizona Cardinals.
Yep.
Just X out of that one.
Yep.
All right, Brian Hoyer, you were right, yeah. Tom Tupa again. Here we go. Here's all the players. 55.
Demir Bird.
Wouldn't have got that one.
Michael Floyd.
Michael Floyd. Oh, that's who it was.
That's so
Floyd.
annoying.
Got my
That
Floyd
is so
mixed up.
annoying.
I knew it was a Floyd, bro. Look at that.
Yep. Yeah, good pull.
2012,
Good pull.
2016.
Yep, good pull.
Damn,
he only played in the league for 4 years. That would have been an incredible pull.
Facts.
Yeah.
I knew it was a Floyd. I thought it was Malcolm Floyd. I don't know why.
Yeah. Not much here, honestly.
Not much. Dwayne Starks.
Yeah.
Mike Nugent.
Mm-hmm.
That's really about it. Chandler Jones. Yeah.
Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Cool. What was the other one? Saints. We said Saints Colts.
Saints Colts. Yeah.
Saints Colts. And then was there any others that you wanted to look at? Or
Nah, just Saints Colts.
all right. Let's look. Saints Colts.
Kerry
Collins. None of these guys we really know.
No, all players.
Dawkins. 71 players. All right, let's see. No, other than Kerry Collins, Akeem Davis.
See anything there.
Really. No, Kobe Fleener.
Yeah.
Martin Gramatica.
Yeah, that's someone I know. Monty Montgomery.
Quadre Ismail. He played for a lot of teams.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Dave Perry, Jerome Pathan, Patrick Robinson, Bill Sal.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like nobody here.
Torrance Small, Taylor Stallworth.
Yeah, there's like
Taylor. Yeah, bro, that
was a tough one.
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Kerry Collins played for the Saints.
No, me neither.
Interesting.
That's cool. All right, basketball.
Oh yeah, hold on. Sorry.
Yep.
Technical difficulties.
You closed out of it and tried to get out of it, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
You liar.
I was clicking a bunch of other shit, but not that. All right. Here's basketball. So we got Rockets Kings 10 plus rebounds per season. And then Nuggets Bulls 5 plus assists per season.
5 assists, 10 rebounds is interesting.
Yes.
LeBron has had a 10 rebound season before. No, he hasn't. He's had a 10 assist season. All right. Let's see.
My guess is Wilt. No.
Yeah, Wilt's done it, but that's too easy. That's too easy.
Come on, man.
Oh man.
Shaq has never had 5 assists in the season, has he?
I don't think so. And if he has, it's
Tim
I
Duncan.
don't
Nah, not Tim Duncan.
No. Centers that were good passers, like
Jokic.
Sabonis, not Demontis, the other Sabonis.
Arvydas Sabonis.
Arvydas Sabonis has probably done it.
Do you want to try?
No.
Okay.
No.
Dikembe Mutombo could be for this one, but
There's a pick that I have for the Rockets that may not be super popular, but Russell Westbrook. Rockets 5+.
Westbrook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
Does it have to be
Tyrese while they're on the team. Tyrese Halliburton for the Kings.
It's probably a popular one.
Well, with De'Aaron Fox there, maybe not, but
De'Aaron Fox,
former Kings point
Rondo?
guards. I mean, Oscar Robertson. Yeah, did Rondo play like a full season there though, and like play?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean you can go Rondo. I don't hate Rondo. I mean he.
Yeah, but you know what? We can do him for Bulls Kings because I don't really think he's gonna be a.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do Rondo there.
We'll do Rondo.
Rajon.
Wow! What the fuck?
Yeah, he might. Then there must not be a lot of Kings Bulls guys, if that's the case.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a pull. He played one year, 2016.
Yep. Kings 5 assists. I mean, there's Oscar Robertson.
Mitch Richmond.
Do you think he got 5 assists?
I don't know.
As a forward? I don't know. Rockets 5 assists a game. Because the Rockets have been piss poor for like all of history. I mean, you could go T-Mac if you wanted to. I think Russ is the more fun pick because people forget that he played there.
Oh, you know what you could do for this one? 5+ a game, 10+ rebounds, Russell Westbrook.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Average a trip dub. Let's go with him. Russell Westbrook. Because people are going to be thinking centers. God. That sucks.
Tough.
Well, we might as well just go James Harden for the fucking. Do you think Yao ever did 5 assists?
Do you think Steve Francis did 5 assists?
Probably. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Let's go for it.
Hell
nice, good pull.
Hell yeah, bro.
That dude ugly as hell.
Ugly. Bro, you're
just
foul, bro.
Cooked.
All right.
Boogie averaged 5.
Who?
Boogie might have averaged. Boogie might have averaged 5.
I don't know.
It's close.
I feel like Nate Archibald probably averaged 5.
Oh yeah, Nate. Yeah, Tiny. Yeah, Tiny's definitely averaged 5. You go Tiny.
Hell yeah.
2%. All right. Now the fucking tough ones.
Bulls 10+ rebounds. Probably Bill Cartwright.
Yeah, Cartwright's a good pull.
Unless we could think of some others.
Joakim Noah. I was just gonna say Joakim Noah. Joakim Noah's an option.
Vooch
is an option.
I don't like that.
We have recent Bulls teams. I mean, like we can go Cristiano Felicio if you wanted to.
You think he averaged 10 rebounds in a season?
Yeah, he has. But I don't want to put him because I'm not super confident in it.
Me either.
We've got.
Oh, I got one for Rockets Bulls.
Who do you have? Aaron Brooks, good pull. You're carrying today.
I am.
Aaron Brooks. Very nice. Very nice.
Looks like Smitty. Shout out.
Yo, that does look like Smitty. Oh my god.
Yo, Smitty, I didn't know you played in the league.
Yeah, I know you was hooping like that, young man. Yep. Nuggets Kings. Didn't Boogie play a season with the Nuggets?
He did, but that's probably a popular pick.
But did he play a lot? I don't think he played a lot. I don't think he did. At least we know that for sure. We know Boogie.
Yeah.
Yep. He didn't average 10 assists. He didn't get enough time. It's got to be a guy outside of Jokic if we're going to go with it. Aaron Gordon never averaged 10 assists for that team.
10 rebounds.
Yeah, 10 rebounds.
Mutombo.
Could go Mutombo.
Who else is there?
It's another
Did
popular
Kenneth Fareed?
No, I don't think so. He's too small to average 10 assists. 10 rebounds. Because 10 rebounds is a lot. That's a lot of rebounds.
Yeah.
That's like 5 assists can be literally any position, but 10 rebounds is bigs.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, Jokic, duh. Jokic. I can't think of anybody outside of Jokic other than Dikembe. We might as well just go Dikembe. Unless Dikembe played for the Rockets.
He did play for the Rockets, but I feel like that's going to be a popular one too.
Okay. Whatever you think's best.
We'll go Mutombo. 19%.
All right.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Yep. You might as well throw in.
Did Wilson Chandler play for the Rockets? I feel like he has.
Wilson Chandler?
Wilson Chandler. Forward.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think he has.
He has, bro.
Eric Gordon hasn't played for the Nuggets. Sam Decker didn't play for the Nuggets. Dwight never played for the Nuggets.
PJ Tucker didn't play for the Nuggets.
No, PJ didn't play for the Nuggets. Did Gerald Green play for the Nuggets? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think he has. Should we lock Boogie and Bill Cartwright in? Because we know Boogie didn't play for.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right, then but just put Rodman in there because we know he did it.
Oh man.
Damn it.
Tough. And
then
you want to just put Boogie here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just put Boogie there. It don't matter if we don't get it all right. So Boogie.
Marcus Cousin. Who is that? All right, 296. Not bad.
Better than football.
Right. All right,
which is weird because we had 1% all along the right side.
Carmelo.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Melo.
Interesting.
Wow, Russ was the number 1 guy over there.
Yep.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, it makes sense, though.
Yeah. And then Scotty played for the Rockets.
Yeah. It won't show us that one. I wanted to see that. Let's look at, what do we want to look at? Rockets, Nuggets, Kings, Nuggets.
Rockets, Nuggets, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that one's interesting to me.
Oh. Okay.
Let's take a peek.
All right. Richard and DJ
Augustine.
Ugh.
Earl Boykins.
Earl Boykins. Brooks. Marcus Camby. Damari Carroll. Troy Daniels.
Pissed I
Kenneth
missed Earl
Fareed.
Boykins.
I did say Kenneth Fareed. He did play there. Jeff Green. Isaiah Hartenstein. Nene.
Yep.
Jawan Howard. Bobby Jackson. Mark Jackson. Avery Johnson. Ty Lawson. Oh. Kostas Papanikolaou.
Ish Smith. Austin
Rivers. James Posey. Kenny Smith.
The Jet.
Man, we really fumbled that one.
Yeah, we did. That was
is that the Ice Spice Munchkin drink?
That is the Ice Spice Munchkin drink.
All right, let's look at King's Nugs. Let's see. Muhammad Abdul Rauf. Damn. Aaron Aflalo. Oh, how could I forget that, bro?
Another Corey Brewer.
Aaron Brooks, DeMarcus Cousins.
PJ Dozier.
Reggie Evans. JJ Hickson. Oh,
my
Dante
God.
Jones.
Costa Koufis.
Koufis.
Costa Koufis. I can't believe I forgot about Costa Koufis.
Me too. I'm so pissed.
Trey Lyles. Emmanuel
Miller.
Mudiay.
Moody. Oh, yeah, he did. Jakar Sampson.
Yeah. Kenny Smith.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we sold. We sold big time.
Did so. Kenny Smith, yeah, he got drafted there. Is that the
Yep.
Ice Spice Munchkin drink?
It might be.
Again?
Yep. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
dude.
bro.
Not a great performance out of us.
No.
No, what are you going to do? Can't have it.
We're gonna learn from it, and we're gonna get better next week, and we're gonna drink a Munchkin drink.
We are. We are. While she shake that ass.
No comment.
Just
With
saying.
that being said, it's been the Day One podcast.
Yes. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Whether you're on a boat, you're on a bus, you're on a plane, you can watch anything, anywhere. So make sure you lock in, watch the Day One podcast, get off of Netflix and you people watching the 100 and Stranger Things. That's not good content. This is good content. Okay. This is
No
story-driven, nonfiction, biography type
Real
material.
shit.
This is real shit. Very important shit. Because nothing's more important than sports.
Nothing's more important than watching the Birds murder the Jets.
It's not going to happen. But yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let us know down in the comments what you want to see from us next. If you have any ideas, if you want us to do some type of rankings next week, you can expect to see a breakdown of Dak Prescott. Obviously, we'll be recapping games and looking forward to week 7. Probably another immaculate grid. And we'll also be doing our NBA power rankings going into this coming season. So thank y'all for watching. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for watching. I'm Kyle. That's Anthony. Later.
Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.